It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Over 120 snaps. He goes to a facility here and does the infrared sauna, which helps recovery and also biotherapy. He has a very professional approach about it. But he's done for the night. Into the boundary. Kobe Johnson run out of bounds after a gain of a couple of yards. He got 2 on the play. So third.
And they come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They were dumb as hell trying to run the ball.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Chiefs at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mahomes firing complete. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble.
Blocked.
You might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Got his man. It's Fehoko. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
No, I pressed the wrong button. Ugly motherfuckers.
On first down, Mahomes. His throw incomplete. Talk about this defense just numbers that they haven't liked.
Inaccurate.
In the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question,
what's the
motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
I'm so sorry. Let me be direct. You're watching football wrong.
A run by Pacheco on second down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things out. I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot.
Well, knowing progressive can protect your home auto
business
business should help
bit,
you.
but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
You know how early a chimney sweep gets up?
Braxton Berrios selecting to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Oh, he's got you there.
On September 29th, only one movie event.
The Paw Patrol.
As video shoppers, power starts to rock, and cats talk.
Give me that.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Can't go wrong with Thomas Tobago.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Julius Sneed. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So problems with air and passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week. And now
That's
his
Come on, man, get at your feet.
That is complete for the first down to the tight end. Harris walked around. 25 miles an hour. Nolan, who wore the POV, said it's like water skiing. You're kind of floating on the grass because the
on 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. When you look at this defense,
Go.
they come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
There's that zone point I'm talking about in the middle of the field behind the 2nd level droppers in this 3-deep zone.
And they give him another shot here on the ground. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Mahomes.
No gain on the play.
How is this playing?
But he missed it when it's incomplete.
Shit.
We've got 3rd and 5 or less. We have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they like some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Really pours into his play. Absolutely. He knows without Travis Hunter being here. Watch what he does at the end of this.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you have the other guys the ball to start their drive
They have
at
produced
midfield.
explosive plays. Tavares Dawson, they've all produced explosive plays. Now they have to step up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I missed. I fucking missed.
Michael Harrison quickly becoming a favorite target here this year out of San Francisco. Picks up 4. They're starting to high-low these 2nd level droppers in zone. Run a shallow crosser to make the 2nd level droppers look at it and then sneak somebody in behind it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Shador got rid of it, complete to Weaver, who came back to the football. They're going to spot it at about the 21-22. Good pressure up front by Henry Blackburn. A pickup of 3 on the play. And it's
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
field goal.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They were in it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, it usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
It's blocked. Somebody got
They
a
blocked
piece
the
of it
field
up
goal.
top.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
After Colorado partially blocked the punt.
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
This is shit, fellas.
Shot right there, but the ball
Maybe good offense.
and it's intercepted. And when you trying to take that shot right there,
mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
But the popular refrain of the night is flag on the feet.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
My Colorado State playing dirty as hell.
And other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Derek Carr leads the Saints against #1 overall pick Bryce Young.
Here's 3rd and 3.
And at a special 7 start time. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on ESPN at the Deportes.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
The Browns take on TJ Watt.
And that's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when we talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a lane slowly materializing there as they'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
You know, it's not just all athleticism for defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Switches just a little bit. He knows it right there. You can only imagine what he's saying to himself in his helmet. 13 penalties.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. And now a pause as they tend to an injured player. And boy, you got to hope this is minor. That's Patrick Mahomes who's in some discomfort out there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
And Juwan Mitchell making the tackle, gain of about 8 on the play. 4 minutes to go in the third.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And just good downhill running there as they take this to the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Jerome Baker crashing downhill and getting the stop.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on its first quarter of play. 3-0.
That's the interception at some first time.
The 2nd interception and 3rd turnover for Colorado's defense tonight.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey and not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Pass complete out to the 40-yard line. That's Jimmy Horn, who Coach Prime was coaching
now
up on the sidelines. A little bit on him during the break a moment ago. Hector making the tackle, 2nd and 5.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Another completion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it a little bit, drop his offensive line, and hopefully his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
You see him doing those kind of tests, just kind of hold your breath and hope for the best.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
On that line of scrimmage tonight. Really
Looking to pass. Tua. Tua
Yes, sir.
for the 3rd time. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he will take this one home. That's a touchdown. The offense tries with
Good shit, Leo.
deep in their own territory. The interception and the big 6 ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him the rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Baker is on target. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Come on, Colorado.
Gets rivet open. 1st down catch. Dawson with the reception down to the 30-yard line.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Nice, easy, safe throw. Quarterback playing soft.
Barrios going to bring this down to the end zone.
Come on, Kyle's a fumble too, Leo.
Backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Right back to him. That time couldn't squeeze it. Hit him in the hands. Running those high-low concepts again. Just trying to put the underneath droppers in conflict in zone coverage.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
It's just a way to attack zone coverage, zone defenders, and putting them in conflict. Look at Shedeur Sanders' numbers
from the 21. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Leads the FBS in passing yard per game.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. They'll say no gain on the play.
CJ.
Now it'll be 3rd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get him done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
It was through a dart.
An extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Single high or double high zone coverage.
Now Tua.
Just running the grass and finding open.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
You don't get pass rush.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trade in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that.
Damn, Raheem Mostert, man.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. He was over 100 yards a week ago, and he's well on his way once again.
Say it with me, partner. Encore, encore. This guy's headed towards getting it done one more time.
Pulling the toes up.
They out there cramping like a
Real
gun.
field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here's next week's Sunday Night Baseball matchup. We'll be in the desert for the series finale between the Cubs and Diamondbacks, both in the thick of the NL wildcard race with 3 weeks left in the regular season.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's caught. And this one is a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge, maybe not counted on to be that.
He's in. Touchdown.
Time he was there.
Raheem Mostert, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things had not been going their way. But they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a score run for their first touchdown of the game.
I mean, there's no room over here to breathe, Johnson.
Extra point and good by Sanders. Edwards will cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Reed Hudson.
Takes the handoff, running into the boundary. Almost turned the corner, pushed out of bounds.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
At the 1 yard line, Blackburn making the hit. Second and goal.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will
Notre
start
Dame
here
to join
at
Coach
the
Prime
25.
here at Colorado, a young man that's known Coach Sanders since he was 7 years old. Right now they bring in their Rick Ross package. That's right. They bring in their big defensive lineman.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
On the right side of that
Fast
offensive
forward with me
line.
for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not too much, because you're able to get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were in the
There he is.
a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Mahomes now on first down. That's into the hands of Fulton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 50. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Ooh, how he fouls up.
There, you have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback. And still let you cover downfield.
It's our most tender cuts of steak, grilled and seasoned with cumin, oregano, and coriander. Finished with fresh lime and Antioch cilantro. Carne asada. This is our best steak ever. I used to watch
From the 31, here's second down and 2.
I'd always wondered, is it real? It's very real.
Pacheco gets it off the gut, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards to loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough third and 4.
Here we go.
We all have
Looking
habits.
good, aren't you,
It can be
Dirty?
somewhat predictable. And you know me pretty well. On second down and short, what I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Oh, a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The all-new Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness. Adventure on the edge.
I've always loved building things, not just structures and skyscrapers, but teams who make it all possible. So
Second and
sure
10.
that their futures may also stand the test of time.
Here's
You
Tagovailoa
know, stuff on the
to throw.
offensive line.
Oh, he want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. Well, CD, you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game. I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform.
We got
Interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him up.
Gets lined up in it again. They're going to run it with nowhere to go. He got back to the line of scrimmage. Fourth and goal.
Game plan, well
James
scouted,
Mitchell, number 91, who was the first one to arrive.
How am I throwing out of reach bullet pass?
I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando. The coach, he'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
no doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And
Like
happy.
Colorado State. Coach Dan Norvell.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 31. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Prolific offenses in the country. They've held them to 14
They go
points.
play fake. Mahomes. And for the third
Ooh, he
time,
came off his block.
intercepted.
Damn.
Picked up by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Just in case.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And going deep for Hill.
We got a 4-point football game.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's got to be a little bit of a win.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give him the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there? Because I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
The number 1 target back of AA battery.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Who's ready to shoot? Who's the cheesy?
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua.
Oh, come on, bro.
And he'll be taken down, but not
I'm right where he go.
Contract done. Full credit back to your account.
I got to turn around. Yeah, straight. Hallelujah.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that while he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. Go to Carvana, enter your license plate, answer 2 questions, and our techno-wizard will calculate the car value to give you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and
Sanders now to have the extra point.
Carvana.
The energy, optimism,
And that makes it 14-10.
are palpable. The prime effect is real.
The whole thing is huge. He's exploded this whole town.
This is going to rejuvenate the program and keep us going for years on end.
Determined when you play Oregon and a couple other teams, but right now, prime times are prime time.
Having him here means
So
everything.
not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
We hear, actually, is what they're saying
And
now.
no return on this one as the fair
We're
catch
ready
is
for the
single
kickoff
for
return.
and
Kobe
taken.
Johnson, the touchdown a couple of weeks ago against Washington State, out to the 24-yard line. You talk about the impact, not just with the football team, and Coach Prime has used a different, unconventional blueprint. So far,
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
I'd say it's a pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire on hit somewhere.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Closely underneath.
Maybe a good spot to take
Only
a shot.
route
They're
they've
second and
been
a
using.
yard from the 34.
Underneath routes.
You know, for 10 years, he used to be in the support of the college football.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
For more, follow at CMP Extra Yard. Johnson on the carry.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
I want to thank my elementary school.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Having a comprehensive vocabulary. Love you, Grandpa. You got that down pat. 3rd and 1. They're going to run it and pick up the first down. Johnson. Tell you what, if you got a name like Kobe, you know how to ball out a little bit.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Heck of a read by Kobe Johnson. You're just going to see him cut it right back.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And the half will begin with a touchback.
In the offense. Running back reading the blocks. Blockers making the blocks. That's how you move the chains. Colorado without a rushing game tonight. Horton underneath the defense. That turbo kicked in. He gets all the way down to the 38-yard line. Mitchell making the tackle. But another first down on the gain of 16 yards for Torrey Horton. Transfer from Nevada. A senior from Fresno, California.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, they have to dial things back a little bit.
Second down pass.
Jerry, you probably going away with this.
It's been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
By Ross Simmons. It's interesting watching this on this drive unfold. You can see defensive coordinator Charles Kelly. He does it. He told us.
Play action. Now it's Tua. They're going deep for Hill.
Shit.
He's got it with the 15. And all the way in for
That shit cheating, man. That can't be on the same side.
Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Pivotal 3rd and 7.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Touchdown.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
That is a sick, and I mean sick catch. Watch Poker coming across screen, get some man coverage, and watch where this ball goes.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Fights him off. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at 45. 79 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice. I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
My good way to say hold on to the ball. Football.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he's can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
You gotta throw the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's got a man. It's his fullback. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead.
What a call there on third down. They're expecting pressure, and it comes. But you tell your quarterback, you've got to be an actor here. Hold it for a beat, and then it's all you. And this is a great run to not only pick up the first, but take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Chiefs 10. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Here they go
And
with
now they've
these.
got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
And this one complete. It's Fehoko.
Here we go, Steve.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On first down, Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Now this defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Not break tackles like
Finally
this.
taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have him for the stop. He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
No, they didn't. All credit to the runner for making it happen, breaking through some contact and going a long way. But the defensive guys, when they watch this on tape, they're not going to be real happy with themselves. They had a great opportunity that they let slip through their hands.
Rolling to his right.
And this one too low.
But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
They'll run right side with Mostert.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, I need
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Going to the air. Tagovailoa finds the open target, Arnold. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Sanders is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try to gets going.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Kelsey imposing his will. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think
and he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Flushed out right. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game?
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 35-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow. To throw, it's Mahomes. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Complete to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
Hurt.
Let's get it now. Let's get it right now.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 23 yards on the play. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completion.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of
There he goes, right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And just run into his blocker. He's brought down at the 9. 171 yards on the ground for him so far.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
That two is going to change things up. Second down, here's Mostert again.
Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier, taken down right at the line of scrimmage. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, this was a very close.
I can get it gone in a blink. We can make a from the Saints. He can make a call if he tweet. I can make a ball when I speak. Brother used to hide 100. The hatchback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash in the middle. Boy, I just solved the riddle for this pound cake. Giggles, now I see fiddle all around me. He little, my head was on a swivel. He was pushing a rental. Ain't it coincidental? He ain't really talking money, who he talking to? Homie hop it, need a, they awesome. I can charge a band to get a glimpse of what I'm about to do. They be talking to every about what they ought to do. I ain't tripping off of nothing. My name is topic discussion. If I give them attention, they all would probably start blushing. So power and hunt is the only thing that I'm crushing on. Bonafide stood on everything that I stepped on. I can get it gone in a blink. We can make a from the Saints. He can make a call if he tweet. I can make a ball when I speak. Brother used to hide 100. The hatchback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
They couldn't see me coming with binoculars. Even if they did, tell me who the was stopping us. The options keep popping up. Cops trying to lock us up. When it's out the picture, but it ain't no Diddy cropping this. Sorry, officer, I'm a hood philosopher. In the open all the chakras up the block inside it and molten lava. Check your thermometers. These rats is synonymous. The climates in Guatemala, bro. Bet your bottom dollar your favorite rapper to get devoured. Sign his death certificate quick. Like sayonara. In fact, it's better if he quit and save himself a problem. He ain't got a chance to solve and tell me get him any.
Gone in a blink. We can make a from the Saints. He can make a call if he tweet. I can make a ball when I speak. Brother used to hide 100. The hatchback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over, you bragging ignorance, you lack the vision from sacrilegious. I feel my ratchets, you ever offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm paid down. You pray for distance with guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation means opportunity, no? Being great has ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What are you thinking? What's to be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated. They don't want to see it. Don't want to believe it. But no one will stop to the most uneven. I'm close to achieving my goals. I'm needing to show them everything that I believe in. I ain't here to fight, Bill. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes and data, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Tell me what these hands are doing. I ain't cabin warm for the evening. No umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested or wanna form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated on how you want my achievements. One screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a moment? Stupid claims I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the